Who thinks the Magi felt confident about where to go and what to do when they saw that star? Show of hands? I know the Magi had a star to guide them, but I still don't think they really knew what they were doing. Their star may have been bigger and brighter than others, but did that mean they were confident about where following that star would lead? Like the Magi, we have no idea where our life will lead. What we ultimately desire is closeness with Jesus, but we don't know what the journey will require, what we'll see when we arrive, or what obstacles we'll face along the way. The Magi think they'll find their king in a palace, so they journey to see Herod. But they only later learn that Christ the King lay in a manger in Bethlehem. Our journey requires us too to be open to the God of surprises, who doesn't operate according to our own assumptions, but often leads us beyond them, to stand in new places and to see things in a new way. Our journey also requires us to be vigilant. Like the Magi who discerned and decided not to return to Herod, we too must discern each step of the way, and sometimes must change our plans as well. Likely we won't receive our messages through dreams, but we may notice changes of heart that signal that we've made a false step. For example, we may notice being more self-centered where previously we were generous. Or sometimes we notice feeling resentment or anxiety for the burdens we've taken on, where before we felt enthusiastic and peaceful. These are the moments in which we need to stop, to discern what led us to that point. Did we take a false step? Do we need to ask for help or make a change? Each discernment and decision in our lives is like one step of the Magi's journey toward that star. As we consider each concrete opportunity in our path, we walk where we feel more peace and joy in the service of God. But then we see where that step leads. Does it help us toward that goal of love of God and others? The Magi's journey led them to the Christ child, and then back home to share their joy with others. Our journey should lead us to Christ too, and to greater service of Christ present in our sisters and brothers. So what are we waiting for? What's the next step?